At the time the full extent of his crimes became clear in October 2012, Jimmy Savile was still revered as a British institution. His name was emblazoned throughout hospitals across the UK. Streets were named after him. But during the weeks that followed, over a year after his death in 2011, Savile was revealed as one of Britain's most prolific sexual abusers.
That is a complete flight of fantasy.
For those that don't know him, it's hard to articulate exactly how famous Savile was in the UK. His bleached hair, gold jewellery and outlandish clothes were cultivated to make him stick in the collective memory of the British people. When he rose to fame in the 1980s, most UK presenters spoke stiffly in perfect English, and as an unrefined miner from a working-class area, Savile felt like a fresh, genuine voice.
Good morning, my sweetheart. How's things? Give us a kiss, baby.
He became as established as the likes of Oprah Winfrey or David Letterman, the sort of household name whose fame spanned generations.
Private pandemonium.
Many parents grew up listening to him on Radio 1, and their children watched him on Jim'll Fix It, a hugely popular show which ran from 1975 to 1994, often receiving 20,000 letters a week from its enraptured audience. Savile also presented Top of the Pops.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Top of the Pops.
A music show which, at its peak in the 70s, was watched by 15 million people a week, around a quarter of the British population at the time. But Savile's novelty figure persona hid horrific secrets. Over his 53-year career, Savile abused countless victims, aged 5 to 75. After his death, over 450 people came forward with allegations.
Being able to lock things away was the way I coped.
His predatory behaviour was allowed to flourish for over 5 decades, and Savile's power and calculating influence meant that many accusations about his behaviour were dismissed as ridiculous.
That sort of thing did happen in the pop business.
Savile was able to escape justice for so long because of his proximity to influential people. It's difficult to reconcile with his clownish persona, but he wielded genuine power. He became synonymous with large, demonstrative charity projects, raising over £40 million through events that often gained widespread media coverage. He was awarded an OBE in 1972 and a knighthood in 1990, one of the highest honours the Crown can bestow.
No, it really is mine.
Are you sure?
It is mine, I'm telling you, it's mine. Tell them it's mine. It is mine. Thought I'd nicked it.
He was an unofficial advisor to members of the royal family, the Governor of Broadmoor, a high-security psychiatric hospital, and an esteemed member of the Catholic Church. He regularly dined with Margaret Thatcher while she was Prime Minister and met the Pope on his visit to the United Kingdom. He was friends with some of the most famous musicians in the world. Governments, the monarchy, and established British institutions such as the BBC and NHS all trusted Savile.
This place would not be in existence without Jimmy Savile.
But his benevolent persona was a lie, created to overshadow the truth about who and what he was. Some celebrities and producers did raise concerns about Savile's behaviour, but nothing ever came of it. And if they were ignored, there was even less chance of hearing the voices of the vulnerable, disenfranchised people upon whom Savile preyed. The revelations about Savile led directly to Operation Nutri, a police investigation into sexual abuse allegations, which led to the conviction of other British celebrities, such as Rolf Harris, Gary Glitter and Dave Lee Travis. You can watch the full story in Jimmy Savile, A British Horror Story, available on Netflix now.
I am often tempted. In fact, my case comes up next Thursday.